Okay, hello everybody. So I was going to teach you our Ninja trading system and how we use the Harmonic Scanner and Trading View with our Ninja trading system. So this is Trading View, okay? This is the Harmonic Scanner, and if I put them side by side, can you see how the Harmonic Scanner is using Trading View? See the same 6 little symbols, yeah? So this Trading View, which is a web-based internet site, okay, this scanner is free. You can use this for free, or you can upgrade to get more features if you want, but you can just use the free version for our Ninja trading system. So there's no extra cost here, okay? And what we do is we compare the Harmonic Scanner with our Ninja trading system. Let me show you how that works, okay? So I'm just going to move that aside. Right, so this is the Harmonic Scanner, and there's a video in here explaining how this Harmonic Scanner works and how it scans the markets for patterns. Now, we saw this one on that video. This was the GBP, Great British Pound, Canadian dollar, and it's a shark pattern. Now, sharks are a little bit more risky, I guess, because they've got 2 entry points, okay? But they're giving us a D point. They're saying D's at the top, price should drop, and it's a lovely big scan. So what we can do is we can have a little measure from D to C with this little measuring tool. You drag it down to C, and as you can see in that little blue box, see it says -1529. Well, you kind of ignore the last digit and the minus bit. So that's 152 pips, okay? So this is a nice big scan, okay? What we tend to do with the Ninja trading system is make sure that this scan from D to C is at least 80 pips long for us to get in, okay? So this is a nice scan. So then what we do is we put something on this scanner called a pitchfork, right? Let me show you that. See here, this little tool here. See, it looks like a farmer's pitchfork. We grab the pitchfork. What we do is then we move our cursor and we click on the X. We then drag our cursor. We click on the C. We then drag our cursor, see it's bringing up this beautiful pretty line, and we click on the D. Okay, we can just move our screen with our mouse. We can see. Now, can you see it's put this pitchfork shape on? Now, the Ninja trading system works off of this pitchfork. After extensive testing and back testing and everything, we have discovered that if you've got a harmonic scan and you put your pitchfork on, this scan has got 80% chance of going down to this middle line. Now, the middle line of a pitchfork is called the median line. That is our target. As you can see, it's gone past take profit 1, it's gone past take profit 2. So this is our target. This now is where the Ninja trading system is saying that this has got the potential to go. It's got a very high probability of this dropping to this red line. Now, it depends on what sort of trader you are, whether you are more of a long-term trader, whether you're a scalp trader, whether you're a swing trader, whether you want to stay in this trade and ride it all the way down to there. Because as we've seen in the past, these can come down, they can come up, they can zig. Nothing drops exactly like that. They come down, they come up, they zigzag, they could mess about up here for a little while, then finally get down to this red line. I personally tend to just head for the first line of the pitchfork, which tends to correspond with the take profit 1. And as you saw in the Harmonic Scanner video I did, this take profit 1 is a very, very strong high probability of it getting there. And it also corresponds with this first line of the pitchfork, which is your first target area. So you want to get in here, you want to take it to take profit 1. You can then lock in your profit, you can take your profit there, wait for this to have a little bit of a retrace and get in again if you want to, back down to this line. And then if it crosses this line, your next target is this line. So each one of these bold lines on your pitchfork are target areas, but nothing past this medium. I wouldn't stay in a trade anything past this median line, okay? Because this is the main target, but we can literally take pips along the way to these big bold lines, okay? So this is the basis of the Ninja trading system. You open up your Harmonic Scanner, you check out what you're doing for the day, okay? You check out what scans have come in. If you like the look of a scan, then you put your pitchfork on, okay? And then you look to see where your target is. Right, let me show you how then we use our Educator for this. So let me drag back over our trading view. Now, trading view, you can swap. The Harmonic Scanner is just in basic candles, okay, normal candles. For the Ninja trading system, we change the candles, all right? But let me just draw this scan, this Harmonic Scan, onto our trading view, okay, so that I can look at it on trading view. Now, let's see. Let me just make sure this is on my time zone. If you click down here, because the candle times will be different. So I'm in London, so let's go down there. Right, so the X point, if you hover over the X point and look down the right at the bottom of that dotted line where the X point is, it gives you a date and a time of when the X point was formed. So the 29th of March at 9 o'clock. So let's make sure this is then London time. Yes, it is. Right. So let's go on to 15 minutes. So it's the same as the Harmonic Scanner. Okay. Let's just make that look the same by wiggling our mouse around. Oh, we've got a line on here already. I must have traded this one before. Let's just get rid of that. Right. So 29th of March at 9 o'clock is our X point. So can you see at the bottom there where I'm moving this along? So I reckon it was a high point, wasn't it? So that would be our X there. Can you see? Look at the bottom there, 29th of March at 10. So 9 o'clock would have been around here. So their X is about here. So I'd put it there. So what I tend to do, just so I know, so I just put a little mark where the X was. Okay, so it was there. Okay, right. So the next thing we want to look at is where our A1 is. Okay, so A, if I hover over A, it's on the 30th of March at 10 o'clock. Okay, so where's my scanner gone? There we go. So 30th of March at 10 o'clock. 30th of March, 10 o'clock. So A was down there. Okay. B is the 31st of March at 11. Okay. So 31st of March at 11. It was there. And when you first start out, you know, I'm doing this very slowly so that you can see, but when you get, the more and more practice you get at this, you probably won't even have to do these little dots. You'll just see it and you'll know. Okay, it just all comes with practice with this. You'll get faster and faster at doing this. Right, so C, let's look at C. That was the 31st of March at 2200 hours. So let's pick up our little thing. 31st of March, 2200. That's there, look, there. And then our D is, the good thing about these is when you put it on trading view, it stays there forever because these scans can redraw as the markets change, but that pattern will then be on your trading view forever. So you'll always know where it's been in the past, what it's doing off. So D, 6th of April at 0600. Okay, 6th of April, 0600. 6th of April. It's recent, isn't it? There we go. It's about up there. Right, so now I've got to put a pitch book on this so I can literally copy that scanner, right? Okay. So we go to our pitchfork tool. There it is, see? Click this little arrow, pitchfork. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put something on called a magnet tool on. Because what it does then, it clings to the candle. So you go 1, 2, 3. Ah, no, what I've done is I've put a pitchfork on. I want to put the scan on, don't I? Silly me. Right. We've got to put the Harmonic Scan on first before I put our pitchfork on. Right. Here they are. See this little pattern? See, it looks like a little scan, little Harmonic Scan. We want to do that. We want the X, A, B, C, D pattern because that's what we marked out. What a wally I am. Right, okay, we've got the magnet on. We're going X, A, B, C. Woo, go on, get up there. D. Now look, we've got our own harmonic scan on here now. How cool is that? Right, I'm going to remove these. I don't need these anymore. That's just my little guide so I know where I'm going. Oh, no, don't remove the scanner. My goodness me. And as then we have a full trading view tutorial as well to how to use this. Right, as you notice, my colors are completely different on here to what they are on the scanner, which might be confusing you, and I do apologize. You can set your trading view up. This is your trading view to whatever color suits your eyes, however you want to look at it. This is just, I like the dark screen, so, but you can change this easily, and there's a tutorial on how to do that, just in case you were worried. Right, now, I want to make sure that these points are exact on where I want them to go. So, we've got like a little magnifying glass. If I zoom in on that area, I'm going to put that there because that's the highest point. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock that point in. Okay, so let's go back to small again. Zoom down. Right, let's just check and make sure this one is in the right place. We can zoom in. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that one. So let's lock that one in. That's locked in. Lock. Yeah, right, okay. Scan out of there. So let's just look at this one, shall we? B. Oh, perfect. That's hit that full on. That's lovely. Right, let's look at C. Yeah, happy with that. Look, it's magnetized right to the end of that candle. Lovely. And let's look at the D, shall we? Right, so let's just. Right, now let's just double check where that thing was. Right, that was on top of that up candle, wasn't it? I'm on the hour. Look, silly woman. Look, there we go. There it is. Look, that's why it looked a little bit different. Right, okay. And this D is up there, so we want to. Thing is, when you do this, when you just do it naturally, and then you try and explain it, you kind of forget things. Sounds crazy, right? Okay, because it just kind of comes naturally after a bit of practice. So, right. There we go. We're on the same time frame now. We've got our harmonic scan set up. So there we go. See, that pattern's exactly the same, even though that one's yellow, that one's purple. It's exactly the same. I've put that on my trading view. Now, because it's now on trading view, even if the harmonic scan repaints, redraws, because they can do that. If the markets change, they can change, right? Okay, I'm always going to have this pattern on my trading view for as long as I want it. Okay, it's not going to disappear on me. Now, to make sure that happens is when I click on there, you see it's locked. I've locked on the drawing tool. Okay, so that's going to be there. Right, so I've got my scan on. Now I want to draw my pitchfork on, don't I? Because I want to look to see where our target is. I'm missing these pips here, guys. Look at this, doing this. Right, okay, so we want to go back to our pitchfork. Pitchfork, there it is. Our little farmer's pitchfork. I'm going to put the magnet tool back on again so it clings to these. We want to go X. We want to go C. And we want to go to D. Lock it on. Right, now. Here we go. Now, I don't need the harmonic scanner anymore for this particular pair. Unless I'm going to look for another pair, I don't need the scanner anymore. Okay, because I'm now going to go and transfer to the Ninja trading system. We've taken what we needed from the scanner. We've got the scan. We've got the pitchfork. We don't need to do anything else, right? So I'm going to close that down. And I'm now just working off of trading view because now I want to add the Ninja source to this. Okay. Now you don't have to draw this scan on. You can just put a pitchfork on, but I like to put the scan on so that I can see exactly what the scanner showed me. Okay. I like to be, I'm a very visual person. I like to see it. So that, putting that on, I've got another video on exactly how to do that again. Okay. If you need to follow along to see how to put this scan on. But really what we want to know now is this pitchfork. This pitchfork is all we want to concentrate on. Now, the Ninja trading system is based on an old strategy that was going around a little while ago, which was incredibly good, called the Byob strategy. Now, what we've done is we've put the Byob strategy into our Ninja trading system, and we're using that to find the best possible entries and the best possible exits for this trade. Now, we know the D's at the top, so the price should drop. We know that our first profit level is this first thick line on the pitchfork. I wonder actually if I can just change the colours of the pitchfork a little bit. Probably can, but I'm not going to do that now because I'll confuse you. Right, see this thicker line, this is our first target. This is our main target because this is the median line. Okay, this is where really we expect this to go. But I tend to go just for this first one, just to play it safe, and then see what happens with the markets and decide whether to get back in again or not to go for the next line. Now, the BYOB was based off of a different sort of candle, a trend changing candle. So we want to swap our candles to Heikin-Ashi. Now, the candles look very different. They are trend candles rather than normal candles. And these candles let us use our indicator called the Ninjacator. Now, the Ninjacator can be found when you join IM Academy. You will be given access because it's a private indicator. It's locked. You can't just find it on TradingView. You will be given access to our Ninjacator. As you can see, invite only. It's invite only trading on TradingView. You can't access this, okay? So there is your Ninjacator. So I'm going to turn it back on. Now, can you see the difference in the candles from the Harmonic Scanner? Now, on the Harmonic Scanner, this D was showing red candles coming down. It was showing that this is now in a sell position. But with the Heikin-Ashi candles and the indicator, this is not ready to get into yet. This is keeping us out of a trade that could turn the other way. Because if we go back to the scanner, I shut it down, didn't I? Didn't think I needed it. Right. If we go back to the scanner, can you see we have a red sell candle form? Okay, so you could get into this now, but because we're using the Ninja trading system, we are going to wait for a ninja down before we even take this trade. Okay, because as we all know, the markets can change. There could be news. We haven't looked at the news. There could be anything. So I don't get into a trade unless I get my ninja down, because the ninja down is a combination of many different factors that would keep the trade safer for me. At the moment, we are getting no ninja down. Okay, at the moment, this trade to me is not ready to take. This, see, it's got an indecision candle. See, this body of this candle is very small and lots of wicks. Okay, lots of wicks. This candle is very indecisive. It doesn't know what to do. So I wouldn't take this trade at the moment. The Ninjacator tells us when to take the trade. It tells us when lots of different factors have lined up. It's been programmed with the BYOB strategy. So that when the BYOB strategy has all the little factors that are brought into play, so things like PSARs, moving averages, all these little things that you will learn as you come through have all been put into this Ninjacator so that you don't need to learn them. All you need to know is we getting a ninja up or we getting a ninja down. Now, I'm not getting into this trade yet until I get my ninja down, right? But what I can do, I don't need to sit here and stare at this. I don't need to sit and stare at this screen. What I can do, TradingView has got a telephone app, okay? You can download the app onto your phone. And what you can do is you can set an alert, okay, on the Ninjacator, and it will give you an alert to your phone to say you've had a ninja down. That is when I will go and take my trade. So let me just show you that. On the Ninjacator, you've got 3 little dots. You can add alert on Ninjacator. Now we want an alert to tell us when we get a ninja down. I tend to go for once per bar, which means once the candle's closed and we've got a Ninjacator, even more precision. Look, alert actions, it will notify me on my phone app. It will send me an email and it will show me a pop-up on this screen. And it will also send you a little message to say ninja down move. And you just press create. I have now got an alert set to tell me on my phone if this particular pair starts to make its proper move down. That's when I press sell on my phone on MetaTrader 4. That's why the Ninjacator is so awesome. We do live trading sessions, which teach you how we look at these moving averages, the PSARs, everything. But really, the basics of the Ninja trading system is we use the Harmonic Scanner to get the patterns because it scans the markets for everything. It's an incredible piece of kit. We then transfer that pattern onto our TradingView. We add our pitchfork. We know our target is this one or this one. for safer traders, I tend to go for this one. All I need now is a ninja down to tell me to get in, and then I will take the trade to that level there. I get my 10 pips and I get out. When it comes to stop losses, you want to put your stop loss above the D. Okay, if it goes above the D, this actual scan has redrawn. Okay, so you're better off out of it until it decides what it's doing of. Okay, but we'll teach you proper risk management. We will teach you how to put proper lot sizes on, depending on the size of your account, so that you do not blow your account. You do not take unnecessary risk. When this D, okay, if this carries on going up, this D could carry on going on the scanner. It might not be ready yet, but what the Educator has done, it's kept us out of this trade until we are definitely sure that this is coming down. Can you see that? Can you understand what I mean? See, this one, you could take it off the scanner and grab these pips, but it's very uncertain because this could still go back up again. We're not sure what this is doing yet. And because it's a shark, remember what I said about shark patterns? Yeah, there's not that many, but there is sharks. They've got 2 entry points on this scanner. So looking at that Educator, there is a possibility that this scan could carry on going up, and then this could be the new entry level. Okay, so that's kept us out of that trade. It could come to this entry level before it drops. And then what we would do, because we would move our pitchfork up to the new D point if this redraws. But the power of our Educator is that it's kept us out of this shark pattern until it's definitely ready. That is how we use the Ninja trading system and the Harmonic Scanner to get such incredibly accurate and profitable results, and how our team are winning. We trade live every day, looking at the scans on the Harmonic Scanner, looking at our trading view setups. We talk about these different indicators. We talk about how to put the pitchforks on. We look at pairs and we all kind of decide together we think it's a good one to get into. We take trades together. We learn together, and sometimes we lose together, but we learn together. That's the power of the Ninja trading system. Thank you very much. I hope that's helped. I hope that's explained the Ninja trading system. That is a very, very basic Ninja trading system, but really at the end of the day, it's all you need to know. You need to be able to look at your scanner, find a pair, put them onto here. It just all comes down to practice. It all comes down to really good practice in this. You can sit there for an hour and just draw these onto different patterns and just practice doing that. But believe me, the more you do it, it will just become second nature. It looks complicated and confusing, but it will just become second nature, and you'll be just drawing these patterns on everything, locking them on your charts, and then you'll flick through all your pairs on your trading view, and you'll go, oh, what's that one doing? See, look, I drew one on here. This was an old thing, but I've kept the pattern on there because these are still quite relevant. This could go back up to this again. Okay, so you can see, you keep these on trading view, and this is your little account. Okay, see this one, we don't just trade off of indicators. We do not just trade off of indicators. You do not just click on any old pair and go ninja down, I'll get in, because we need the backup of the Harmonic Scanner. You need that backup of the Harmonic Scanner. Otherwise, you are gambling. And we certainly do not gamble in the Ninja trading system. Okay, we do not gamble. Now let's have a quick look at this pair again, GP CAD. There we go, look. You can drop down a time frame, okay, and you could trade off of the 15-minute if you wanted to, which I tend to do. I tend to drop down because I'm a scalp trader. And you could have taken this ninja down here on the 15-minute, okay? But the scan was drawn off the hour chart. So if you wanted to take it off the hour chart, it's not ready to take. But if you wanted to drop down a time frame and scalp a few pips along the way, you can do that. We teach you how to do that. Okay, so if you'd got in on the ninja down, you'd have scalped 15 pips while I've been rabbiting away. So a lot of the scalp traders drop down. You can even drop down to 5-minute. See? And you can just scalp these little things in between these pitchforks. Remember, this is our target, but you can just scalp these little moves. And if you're like me and you only go for 10 pips a day, there's nothing to stop you finding a big hour scan, knowing that the price will eventually get down here, but it could retrace a little bit. Drop right down to a 5-minute chart on the same pattern and just scalp these little moves. Can you see how small these little moves are though on the 5-minute? So you really do have to scalp a few pips here, a few pips there. Okay, so there we go. On the 15-minute on this scan, you can drop down time frames. There's nothing to stop you from doing that. If you want to scalp these, you could have scalped that on the 15-minute. Put your stop loss above the D. There we go. You'd have had your pips for the day. You'd have had your target. Just like that, that tiny little move, your target would have been hit if you've got 10 pips a day target. That's how powerful this is. Okay, so there's our hour scan. Can you see on the hour scan, this candle's going red now. It is setting up. It's setting up for that drop. But until you've got an indicator on the 1 hour, I wouldn't take it down to this yet. But you can scalp while you're waiting. There's nothing to stop you doing that. Okay, I hope that's helped. Hope you've seen the power of the Ninjacator, the Ninja trading system. This is all team exclusive, guys. You need to contact me, Sarah Jane Cruickshank, and I'll get you in the team, get you set up on your harmonic scanners and let you have a good old play with these. These are amazing. This will change your life. You stay dedicated to this, you learn this skill, this will change your life, believe me. It's changed so many of our team's lives. It's just incredible. So contact me, there'll be details below this video, and let's get you started. Thank you so much and have a very profitable day.